Ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale. And here he is in the flesh. Arturo Thunder Gatti, fighting out of Quebec, Canada. This New Jersey fighting legend is ready to go again.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight in.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. And there's the bell to start the round. That one lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Missed with that right uppercut. Caught him. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, every twitch.
Do you believe what we are seeing? These two are the perfect dance partners. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep. Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Defense is not an option for these two. Defense. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
How about that time counter shot? Missing with that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
It's all offense all the time. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. Nice counter. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter shot. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Crawford in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do different? We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Can't find a home with that jab. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Oh my goodness, what pace, what pace. They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Tom? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Another scoring shot there. The courage on display here is incredible. Misses with that jab. That jab misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They're going to call the doctor over in a minute to check out these cuts.
I hope you've got a good cuts man in that corner.
And there's the bell to start the round. Can it get any better? What a round we just saw.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they had to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching it.
Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes sense.
That cut's pretty bad. Let's see if the referee stops the fight.
Okay, are you all right? Are you okay?
A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Trying to land that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Hook misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter punch. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. They just gave us a great round. Let's see if they can do it again.
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Lucky that hook didn't score. Nice counter shot. There's a counter, and that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. He's got the advantage halfway through the round. Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Well, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round. Got to waste time, step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to par you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. It's not over till it's over. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Nice counter. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You can get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you got fighters at these weight division, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter. Will the referee step in? No one would have blamed him if he didn't get up, but here we go again, and this could get ugly.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Every time they throw a shot, they get... Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. What a... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fighters like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift.
Pretty close fight here. The cut doesn't look that bad, but they're going to take a look at it anyway.
You're taking too much. The fight is over.
And I can't believe that it's ended this way.
This should have been stopped at the beginning of the round.
Another stoppage win for the resume, an excellent performance for sure.
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys are going to have to...